Hello and welcome, mortals. It is your Lord and Master, the great TBT. Now listen to my declaration. Pokemon Tabletop will now be uploading every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. This is to present the fools who are editing the videos from dying too early. I also declare that you pay tribute onto my Patreon. Farewell, foolish mortals! Evil laugh.
As soon as you guys get back to shore, Jesus and Rudy just kind of stick back. But Valdis approaches you, and in good Valdis fashion, you know, not being able to control the volume of his voice, goes, "Good job! You know, you did well, but if you require happiness and fulfillment," he gives you each a flyer that you've already gotten like 6 of before, for his happiness club.
No, I'm not joining your stupid cult.
Come to the happiness club for fulfillment and happiness. And then he just like brushes by quickly without another word, and just does like a power walk down the path back to his mansion.
Hi.
How did he become a gym leader?
Awesome.
Well, actually, Jesus, when you mentioned that, he comes up and says he wasn't always like this. He, after the guitar strum, of course.
Ding, 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 ding.
He says he only started this club like about a couple months ago. It has been very strange.
Sounds like we need to investigate. Maybe we should go to this happy club.
Is that a plot point?
I would investigate, but I'm filled with turmoil at our first loss. And I'm gonna go running and crying. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, that sounds... yeah, strange. When did you say he acted weird?
He says about 2 months ago.
2 months ago.
Wasn't that when the comet, like...
I was just gonna... I need my notes, yeah. Does that happen to relate to when the comets fell?
He says the very same. I wonder if there is a connection. He starts thinking about this.
That's in my notes, hold on.
Ding, ding, ding.
Notes.
He says he and Rudy actually went to 1 or 2 of them, and he just kind of comments how it's really unusual how, despite how popular Valdis is, almost no one shows up. And it's just him spouting about happiness for like 3 hours.
Oh, yeah, Stuart, look, I actually wrote it down. A month and a half ago, these stones showed up, apparently.
Yeah,
so let's just say 2 months.
Yeah, give or take. Because you guys have been here for like a week or 2 now.
Interesting.
Hey,
I have been making reports about this.
Just rounding up.
Yeah, exactly. This is tabletop math.
So maybe we should go, guys. There seems to be a mystery.
On the brochure, it does say that they meet every, let's say, Wednesday. I think it is it is January 2nd. That is a Thursday. So let's say they meet every Saturday. So you got a couple days to get ready for whatever kind of investigation you want. And at that point, he will open up his house to anyone coming in. Anyway, so Jesus comes over to Scarlet, and he goes, "Hello there. It seems that we don't have any more challenges for the day." And he just, "Would you like to perhaps go to dinner later?" Bling.
Yes, that would be nice.
I love it. Iskar said no, and the guitar string just broke. It's like, oh, fucking hell.
I would love that. Would be great. He goes, very well, and he just takes you in his hands real quick, does like a sort of dancing spin, and as he twirls you away, he just kind of like glides past on the bridge, and in your hand, you have the information. Jesus just asked Scarlet out to dinner again because that's what he does.
Oh, I don't have time for that nonsense.
And then Rudy. Oh, it is. By the way, it is January 2nd, 2020, which means it is a Thursday. And every Happiness Club meeting is on a Saturday.
Just happens to be. Oh, okay. The show just happens to be right now.
Well, this gives you guys time to run to the Pokemon Center, heal your Pokemon, that kind of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Rudy, however, kind of gives you all the cold shoulder, and she just brushes past. Whoops. She just brushes past Scarlet and Lavi, hitting you both on the shoulder, and that's how you can tell it's cold.
No, come on. What would happen? I tell you what happened there is.
Why does she need Scarlet?
It'd be that episode of Scrubs where JD tries to shoulder bump but ends up knocking himself off Dr. Cox. Like she tries knocking, like, shoulder bumping Lavi but ends up hurting herself. It's like,
Ramming into Scarlet.
bye, Rudy. Lavi's still oblivious to why she's even mad. It's like, huh. Anyway, come on, guys. Let's get to the Pokemon Center. Oh, it's this way.
Yeah, Stuart, you're gonna have to move me.
That's
Actually, yeah.
fine. We don't have any
Okay.
major battles happening right now. I'm just going to put Jesus over here.
Oh, yeah, I'll move you too. I'll move.
Alright. Very well, I'll just port you to the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
You guys
Pokemon Center.
Yay.
You guys are at the Pokemon
Oh
Center
my
now.
god, Jesus is walking on water.
What?
He's really Jesus.
Oh.
To the Pokemon Center.
You are now at the center. And as you walk in, you are greeted by Nurse Joy, who has informed you that the man that you guys were looking after is now fairly stable. They had a specialist come in who was...
Oh yeah, that's right. We saved the guy that was frozen.
I mean, we knew he was here all along.
Oh no, but like he was frozen. We didn't know what was wrong with him.
Kind of heartless monster would forget.
I think we've established at this point that the party is goldfish.
What?
Alright, so Nurse Joy approaches you guys and says that he is now in stable condition. And this is actually going to be... I just said that they had a specialist come in, and I realized, no, that doesn't make sense. No, that doesn't make sense. No, he just kind of, like, thanks to you guys intervening, he just kind of got a little bit better. His breathing is normal. She suspects that he might be conscious again in a couple hours if you want to talk to him.
Okay, he's able to actually speak.
Yes, and she gives you a polite bow.
Yeah.
Good to know.
She says, you can go check on him right now. He's staying in the room. I think I actually did give him a room.
Yeah, he's over here.
Oh, yeah, he's up there with Chansey.
Did I report this guy?
They moved him out. He's now out of ICU.
I probably did. I usually report everything.
Yeah, you
I
did
don't think
report him.
they didn't really have the information on it, yeah.
Because didn't they ask you to investigate it?
Well, because, yeah, I'm the only ranger in the vicinity that could really do anything.
Or at the very least, you're the highest authority one.
Right.
Alright, so you guys...
Hi, Johnny.
You guys go ahead and travel up, and you encounter, of course, the Chansey monitoring him, and he lifts his head up, and he's got a full blonde beard and like half a head of hair, kind of porky, as his sprite suggests, and he just goes, howdy. And it seems like he's sitting up and eating pretty well. The Chansey greets you all.
Hi, Johnny.
Chansey greets you all.
Chansey.
Oh, right.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Different Chansey. Hello, are you okay?
No, they all do. They all sound like that, don't they?
That's not a different Chansey. Don't ruin this.
I like that. It's like, oh, are you okay, love? Oh, hello. It's like, oh, this Chansey sounds very nice.
Chat, sweetie.
going on right now?
My name's Chauncey. You alright, guys?
No, not Mancy.
Maxie.
Mancy.
Hi, loves. How you doing?
No.
It's not we can understand it anyway. Only you
I
can.
can. And
That's
I'm
true.
telling you all, this is not right.
Oh my gosh.
How's he doing, Chansey?
Chansey.
I'm talking to Chansey. Ask the guy.
Well, I don't know, because Chansey's the medically trained one.
Sir, how do you remember anything from before you got here?
The guy looks at you and says, "Oh, no, not really. Not a few months ago. We saw. Shoot, I've been told it's been a while. The last thing I remember was apparently a few months ago. There was like a rumbling coming from somewhere. I was in my house at the time, and once I heard this rumbling, there was a flash of light, and I don't remember anything else, unfortunately. I do remember seeing a symbol."
Symbol, okay.
He pulls up a pad of paper for you, and he draws like a funny shaped Y.
Oh, why?
My God, it's a really poorly done V. Steven.
He says, "It's been a while. Unfortunately, I don't think it looked exactly like this, and he holds it up, and it just looks like a really oddly shaped, almost like a double Y."
Well, I'll just put it in my notes anyway.
There you go. Funny shaped Y. He says, "That's the last thing I saw, and then maybe a couple eyes, a voice. It was weird."
Oh, eyes and a voice.
Yes, they.
What did they look and sound like?
He says, "Well, it might have been a dream, but they were asking about." Oh, shoot, I'm sorry, folks. I don't really remember.
Oh, that's fine. Don't worry, sir. Take your time.
Remember!
Do we have
You
Okay.
obviously went through a lot, and you need to recover.
No, it doesn't. He's lying.
You think the
Do we
poor
have any
old man is
Pokemon
like,
that can help? Like maybe I don't know if Pokemon
like
can.
go into his brain.
Yeah, like, read his mind and stuff.
That's
Like, Alex,
big invasive.
Oh, he says,
No, I mean, like,
he'd be happy to help.
threat style.
He said, "I'd be happy to help if you can think of a Pokemon to pick my brain a little. I wouldn't even mind. You guys saved my life."
Well, we got.
Houdini.
I got Houdini. He's psychic. Would he be
Yes.
alright? And then
I think so. That's telekinesis,
Scarlet
right?
Scarlet could attune to him and basically.
Yeah, I mean, a psychic Pokemon would probably be the best bet.
Houdini.
Okay. Very well. You pull out Houdini, and he's an Alakazam at this point, right?
Houdini.
I,
Oh.
Yes, he's an
I channel with him so I can see what he sees.
Very well. You channel him immediately, and Alakazam goes up and puts the spoons to the guy's like temple, and you start.
Hey, Houdini.
I don't know if that actually
Oh.
that's actually how it works, but that's kind of funny. An image of just him putting spoons on the guys.
At least breathe on him, Houdini. I mean,
I
they're gonna be
can't
cold.
believe that Houdini is spooning him already. They've only just met.
Puns. We got him. There's a comment here before
No,
that.
they don't bump till later.
Okay then. So
Okay.
this is actually what he was imagining, right here. This
Ooh.
this flower formation.
Oh yeah.
And as you get to it, he says, "Well, that like you're channeling him, which is channeled to Alakazam, which is channeled to Scarlet. So you're getting like this from Scarlet, and he says, like, I don't remember that being at my house before. That's brand new." And that's what he was thinking of. And he just remembers seeing, and now that you're in his memories and you're starting to dig around a little bit, you can tell there was actually several different voices and several different people asking questions. Mostly asking questions are about about some kind of disaster.
Disaster.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe the comet.
Y shape. And those are flowers?
Those are flowers in that formation. They just kind of showed up.
So strange. When we were there, it was bone dry.
No. You're thinking of...
By any chance, this isn't going to be kind of linked to Yveltal, is it? Seeing it's like the bringer of chaos and destruction, and he's a Y, and these sharp stones and stuff we're seeing are kind of his tail and wings, but that's just me.
Hey, thanks for a moment. I don't know nothing about them Yvaddles, but boy, that sounds mighty terrifying.
Yveltal.
The problem with those two things is however you say that Pokemon's name. He's usually asleep in a cocoon, and the stones came from space. And I know that legendary Pokemon has nothing really to do with space.